So I finally took the dive, became a subscriber, gained access to the PTU of 3.17.2, and boy, has it been an experience. And I have to say, the fresh feeling of starting with only my pledge ships, no rep, and a small amount of starting money, compared to what I have in the live server at least, has been a revitalizing balm. Though temporary, I'm sure, to a sentiment shared by many in this pre-wipe limbo that is the end of 3.17.1, however long that may be. In a poll I put up, the majority of respondents stated they'd been playing games other than Star Citizen while waiting for the new patch to go live, and the inventory and wallet wipe to take effect. And I'll be honest, I too myself have been straying from the helm of Star Citizen of late to newer, if not greener pastures. And personally, it's not the impending wipe that's dulled the gleam of the PU for me of late, but rather the lack of content-related motivation that has caused me to feel this way. But there is hope on the horizon, for me at least, and maybe for you as well. Citizens, my name's Oz, and today I'll be going over a few of the newer things that I've been playing around with in 3.17.2 that have me excited for Star Citizen again, and I'll introduce something to you that may very well be my next easy money contender. Let's dive in. Let's get the bad news out of the way right now. 3.17.2 is far from stable, and I know 3.17.1 is also far from stable, but point 2 takes the cake. In the first hour of play, I had 330Ks, it was good times. When I did finally make it out of New Babbage and all the way up to Port Tressler, I encountered the first newer thing that I've heard about, but finally got to see for myself. They have removed the open landing pads from the majority of space stations in preference for internal hangars. While at first I thought this was more of a negative, I kind of like the ability to land on a pad, repair, refuel, and get back on out to what I'm doing, it did come to my attention that this might be in preparation for the cargo refactor of 3.18. Having internalized cargo hangars will reduce the likelihood that opportunistic pirate types might sneak on board your ship while you're spending X amount of minutes loading up with cargo. After stopping off at Port Tressler, I decided I'd have a look at some of the newer Lagrange points and also see if they had platinum bays for me to buy some components for my Hull A. They didn't. While it's true, I only visited a few of them, this was rather disappointing. While it is exciting to have some new points of interest, I really hope they're going to add some new content to make it worth going there at all. So after that, I decided I would go check out some missions. Right after this 30k. After waking up from the 30k, I had no gear. Fantastic. Refusing to spend my own hard-earned cash, I figured I'd just go down to a mission and get some gear. After my next 30k, I attempted this again and went to the new Reclaimer Derelict in the nude. There weren't any people here to kill, so I just kind of ran around. Another player stopped by and said hello, and then the game crashed. Upon restarting the game, I found myself in the same location. Lucky me, ship was still there, still naked, but this time it was daytime and there were indeed some people to, beat up and steal their gear. I then got to actually engage in and enjoy the mission and the area while having a look around. Pretty cool. After getting my taste of the new derelict section, I figured I'd go do a mission that I'm more familiar with and do an 890 jump, get myself some of that cool looking pirate armor. Doing that, completed that, all good, completed the mission, and the ship disappeared. Also, turns out at this point in time, completing the 890 jump mission causes the server to, you guessed it, 30k. After vowing to never do an 890 jump mission in the PTU ever again, I decided I'd check out the new beacon system that they've got set up, going out and helping poor people trapped in space being harassed by AI pilots. And this I actually found entertaining and enjoyable. I'm not one for bounty hunting personally, I'm a terrible pilot and even worse in spaceship combat, but hey, I thought I'd give it a real good Harvard try, and I actually really got into it, starting off at smaller ranks, getting a smaller amount of money, making sure to hit that good old like button. Speaking of like buttons, if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry that I snuck that in there, but it seemed like a good segue. With that piece of trickery out of the way, here's what I wanted to tell you guys about. I think this might actually be my next easy money contender. It does start off at a smaller value, closer to the 1-2,000, but as you increase your rank, and I got up to the 3rd star here, I don't know if it has a particular name, I was getting missions offered to me between 30 and 45,000 credits, and I was able to complete these rather easily in my Cutlass with its stock standard fare. So if you've got something that's more dedicated to combat, or if you're actually a good combat pilot, unlike myself, you'll breeze through this in no time. And this is easy money because unlike bounty hunting, you can just jump straight to the service beacon. No more traveling into an asteroid belt and spending 5 minutes trying not to crash, or going halfway around a moon that doesn't have a direct location. Yes, bounty hunting will give you a bunch of bonuses, but if you want the easier money route and do enjoy a bit of bounty hunter style combat in your ship, I think this might be the go. And there you have it, citizens. Just a small update on what I've been up to playing on the PTU for the last day and a half. If you're also playing on the PTU, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you all in the verse next time.